Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. My name is Fajar Wahyudi, and today I will explain the basic skill of interpreting and the type of basic skill interpreting. So the first slide is the basic skill in interpreting. Interpretation has three kinds of understanding, namely translation, which in mathematics has the meaning of a changing word into symbolic, and vice versa. Interpretation, for example, being able to interpret a similarity and making exploration, for example, estimating trends from a diagrams, Rusvendi 2006, give meaning to interpretation in the ability to interpret the given problems, change information from the problem in other ways such as tables, diagrams, symbols, and pictures, and conclude the result of a problem given, Rusvendi 2006. Interpretation of the ability to interpret is the ability to understand ideas that have been transformed into other forms, for example, in the form of graphs, tables, diagrams, pictures, and symbols, and the things related to visual. The term interpretation can refer to the ongoing process of interpretation or its result. For the next slide is the type of interpreting. The first one is simultaneous interpretation. Is the speech in their head and deliver it into the preferred language instantly with a minimum delay in a matter of a millisecond. And the second is consecutive interpretation. The consecutive mode relies heavily on taking structure notes when used at on-site events. Consecutive interpretation can only occur if an interpreter stands in close proximity to the presenter. So what is the differences between a simultaneous versus consecutive? So just to make it clear, when performing consecutive interpretation or CI, the interpreters must wait for a pause or break in a speech, usually at the end of a long sentence or when a concept is finished, to communicate, while the simultaneous interpreter deliver interpretations live without having to wait. Simultaneous interpreting is recommended for a big events such as conferences and a meeting. And the last one is whisper interpretation. Whisper interpretation is also called cut stage whisper, whispering in French. A whisper interpreter interprets the message in their head and whisper to the client. So that's all for me. Thanks for the attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.